Well, exciting week, Bhupat. I guess let's start with the World Cup. Two really nice runners in there. And how did Walk of Stars come out of Saudi?
Yeah, he came out well. He just lost a lot of weight, going over there and coming back. But he's putting it all back on. I'm glad that there's that extra week, which will probably help him. He's good. He's back on his home surface, home track, home team, familiar surroundings.
And Imperial Emperor has been an amazing horse. He just loves this dirt surface, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's a Dubabi, and he's half brother to, his dam is half to Gayat. That's just an impeccably amazing pedigree. It's lucky to have him, and I think the owners are lucky to have a horse like him.
And I think they did a bit of soul searching whether to go for the World Cup or the mile. Were you in favour of the decision?
I think the World Cup, he's done the distance. I think the mile it's an early race and it can get very speed biased early on. And then there's, like I said, there's 12 million reasons to go for the World Cup.
And you mentioned the mile, it looks really strong. Mafasa's a new horse for you, but it looks like he's fitting in quite well with the team.
He's a lovely horse. He's a beautiful horse. I mean, I just wish I had another 3 weeks just to know him a little bit better. But, one thing we cannot buy back is time. So yeah, I mean, he's doing fabulous. He's a great horse, and I'm very thankful to Sheikh Rashid for bringing us this horse.
And Mendelssohn Bay as well, a horse that people forget. We shouldn't. He's a Guineas winner. He started the season really well. Is he one that perhaps is a little bit under the radar?
Definitely. I think, the poor horse just gets underrated a little bit, but I think it's a little bit of trainer error there as well. Things were just not 100%, not in health-wise, but, our training program wasn't just, 100%, and he won, he's placed, but I think he could have probably done better with a little better campaign.
Okay, interesting. So you've got him spot on for this though?
I hope so. His coat wasn't 100% and things just he wasn't thriving, but he's doing a little better than he was before.
That's good to hear. And Galactic Star goes in the Derby for you, just him now, and he's another one who's just improving, isn't he, could I ever say?
Yeah, he's a very quirky horse, he drops the rider at least once a week, and if he's not doing it, then we think he's not in the best of his health. But he's a horse with immense talent, I think. He's only had 3 runs. His first win was on a straight track in Jabal Ali in a 6 furlong, and then he ran here for the first time in a condition race against horses who had won, and he'd carry that 2.5 kilo penalty, and first time around the turn, first race in Maidan, and he ran well. And I think he gained from that experience to go in the Al-Bastikia. And he won that race well, but he was still, you could see that he's still inexperienced, because when Heart of Honor came to him, when he passed the horse, he thought his job is done, he stopped. When Heart of Honor came to him, he galloped out still in front of him, he never let him pass him. So yeah, he's a horse, I think he's learning, raw talent. Experience will do him good.
Trafalgar Square always amuses me because I just don't associate you with staying turf horses, but he's a nice one to have. Yeah,
well, I hope I'm not experimenting on these things. No, look, he's actually training very well. Things just didn't go right for him in Saudi. He was drawn 1, and the track was very, very fast. The reason being that I think they were expecting some rain, and the rain didn't happen, and then it was a really windy day, so the track just became lightning fast. And he's a French horse, they love that bit of a give in the ground, and those French horses, they like to be covered up, and then when they see daylight, they go. And he just broke so well, and nothing Sylvester could do. He just pulled in that race, and he didn't like the ground. So I hope this track is a very fair track, and I hope all the conditions suit him, and if he can get a cover, he should run a very good race.
Tuz, save the best till last. The wonderful Tuz. He's just a remarkable horse. He just seems to get on with life. He just does it. He's such a professional.
Yeah, I mean, God, yeah, we're so blessed to have a horse like Tuz. Yeah, he's been unbeaten, this year. Well, he's been unbeaten this year. He's won his last 5. My only fear is I hope that we haven't campaigned him a race too much, but I don't see any signs that we have. He's still very fresh. He just dropped the rider the other day. Hopefully that's a good sign. But yeah, I mean, look, it's a good race with the Breeders' Cup Sprint winner in it. It's going to be very exciting. I think it's great for racing fans to see 2 good horses battling it out. We'll see what we get.
And are you worried that these 2 go crazy up front, him and Straight No Chaser?
Well, they both have a lot of speed, and it'll be the best horse. The best stare will probably win this race. And I know that Tuz almost won the 1900 meter race in Albastikia. It was his first run. He needed it from a wide draw. He's won a mile race here. He's run a mile a few times, and he's actually a miler who's got a lot of speed. So we'll go lights out, and let's see who's the best stare.
How special is Tuz for you on a sort of personal level? I know you don't probably get too attached to your horses, but he's got to be a bit special.
No, I get very attached. I almost start tearing up sometimes. No, he's special. He's very special for me, for my team. We've had him since he was a 2-year-old. He's 8, and he's probably doing the best work in his life now, or as a 7 and 8-year-old. Not just for me. I think any trainer in the world would be lucky to have a horse like him.